So, joining us from Cirrus Aircraft is Ivy McIver. Ivy, hello.
Hello.
Wow, few words.
Sorry. Should we start over? Okay, yeah, let's start over. You're like, really? That's all you got?
It's like those conversations you have with people, when it's like, oh my God, I've just met this person and I really want to have a conversation. And you go, hi, it's so great to meet you. And they're like, yes.
And you're like, shit, now I have to come up with the question. Okay.
It's like, I felt sure I was going to say more than that. Right, here we go again then.
I'll be more engaging this time. Okay, Go ahead.
Right, here we go. So, joining us from Cirrus Aircraft is Ivy McIver. Hello.
Hi, Ed. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so pleased to be here.
No problem. Thanks for coming along to Fly Alive. So we're used to Cirrus Aircraft being super busy with developments. What's been going on in the last 12 months?
So we have been super busy here at Cirrus, and I think our Cirrus community and our new to the Cirrus community is really showing us a lot of love. Over the past 2 quarters, we've actually seen the highest order rates in over a decade. So demand is very, very strong. On the SR side, on the piston side of the house, we have surpassed the 8,000 SR aircraft in the fleet milestone. So we've delivered over 8,000 airplanes worldwide. Our annual fleet hours are up. So year over year, we were up over 50,000 hours compared to 2019. And in total, we've got over 12 million fleet hours. So in 2020, we had 1.78 million fleet hours flown in 2020. And that's brought us up to over 12 million fleet hours total. Despite the fact that we have more airplanes out there and more people are flying more hours, yep, we had our lowest accident rate ever in history in 2020. So people are flying more and doing it more safely, and we could not be more thrilled about that. The fatal accident rate was the lowest it's been in 6 years. And to date, we've had 102 Cirrus airframe parachute system deployments. And those 102 CAPS deployments have returned 207 people and a handful of our furry friends safely home. So, in general, things on the S side are just booming. Everyone's loving the airplane. Everyone wants to get their hands on an airplane. And once they get their hands on the airplanes, they are flying them like crazy.
Yeah. The 8,000 special edition, are all of those sold out already?
Good question. Yes, they are all sold. We've actually started to deliver them. We've delivered 3 of them out of Knoxville. And fun fact, we introduced the 8,000 special edition. It was this electric Volt green, really loud, really bold. But we said, hey, listen, if you don't like the Volt, you can get it in a different color. 7 of the 8,000 owners said, nope, I'm sticking with the Volt. So there are 8 bright, beautiful, bold 8,000 with a Volt wing that will be flying around. The last one delivers in June.
Wow, that's awesome. I thought that it was quite a wild color, and you never know whether people are really going to engage with that, but that's fantastic.
Yeah, they sure did.
Must have been some good choices made by the team there. So what about on the Vision Jet front?
Yeah, so on the Vision Jet front, we're seeing a lot of market demand and a lot of success there as well. In 2020, we delivered 73 Vision Jets, which brings our worldwide fleet up to over 250 Vision Jets, which is pretty amazing given the fact that it's only been around for a couple of years. Last week, actually Friday of last week, we did our 500th type rating in the Vision Center in Knoxville, Tennessee. So number 500 was celebrating his type rating. I did see him at a rooftop bar on Friday night having a few cocktails to celebrate. And in 2020, we passed another milestone on the Vision Jet side, which was we had an airframe surpass the 1,000-hour on airframe mark. So there are Vision Jets out there with over 1,000 hours on the airframe, which is pretty cool. And we surpassed 70,000 fleet hours. So the Vision jets are out there flying around and doing what they were designed to do, flying people safely around so they can have adventures and visit families and do all sorts of fun stuff. And then, of course, I think the biggest news as of late is that we certified safe return, which is a button in the cabin. And in the case of emergency, anyone, including any of the passengers, can press that button. The autonomy kind of takes over, and the system will actually communicate with ATC. It will engage the autopilot. It looks for the nearest suitable airport. It avoids terrain. It avoids weather. It avoids other traffic and lands the airplane safely and autonomously back on the ground, all while communicating with ATC, squawking emergency, that whole thing. So during the certification process, it was demonstrated hundreds of times. And to date, we have not had anyone press that button. But I can tell you, as people come through the Vision Center and talk about safe return, it is a massive game changer in the narrative of the aircraft.
Wow. So Vision Jet must be most successful business jet out there?
Yes, actually it is. We have over 25% market share. And for the second year in a row in 2020, we're the best-selling business jet in the world.
Fantastic. Well, it's certainly it's an incredible piece of design. I know Ian and I loved it at the time when we came out and flew it for a couple of days, and it's just another fantastic Cirrus product. So.
Well, I certainly look forward to you and Ian coming back to visit, and we'll take a couple more flights together.
Fantastic. Well, we'll look forward to that. Thanks for joining us for the for this quick chat about the latest with Cirrus, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you. It was my pleasure. Hope to see you soon.
Thanks, Ivy. Goodbye.
Bye.
Thanks very much for watching. As ever, please leave a comment, like the video, and if you haven't already, do subscribe to our channel for all the latest general aviation news.